Brenda Robinson from Juno Beach, Florida. Today I'm making lasagna roll-ups using Kraft Philadelphia cooking cream. I'm using the Italian cheese and herb variety for this. It's a three-step recipe. We're going to make the stuffing, then we're going to make the Alfredo sauce, and then we're going to put it all together and into the oven. So step one, we want 1 container of ricotta cheese, 32 ounces. That in a mixing bowl. And we're going to add 3 cups of shredded mozzarella and 1/4 cup of fresh parsley, 1 lightly beaten egg. Just mix it all up together, and 1/2 pound of cooked hamburger. Now we're going to mix all this up, and then we're going to make our Alfredo sauce to mix in with it and pour over the top of our lasagna roll-ups. So I'll see you at the stove. Okay, now we're at the stove. We're going to make our Alfredo sauce with our cooking cream. First, I've got 3 tablespoons of butter melting in a pot. Next, we're going to add the cooking cream all in there. Oh, yum. It smells so good. I'm going to mix this up real well, and you need to keep stirring this constantly. So we're going to do that. And let's see. Then we want just a pinch of nutmeg if you don't have fresh nutmegs. But whoops. And just grate a little bit in there. You don't want too much, just a little flavoring. Then we're going to add 1/2 cup of a mixture of Parmesan and Romano cheese. You can buy it already shredded and mixed. And that's perfect in this recipe. Then we've got an egg yolk. Come on in there. That's going to help bind it all together and make it real yummy. And finally, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of Kraft Parmesan cheese. It's going to mix it all up. And as soon as this is all mixed well, we're going to add it to the first mixture that we made, the filling, and we'll be ready to roll up our lasagnas. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, now we're ready to roll up our noodles. I've cooked my lasagna noodles, and I've mixed the Alfredo sauce with the stuffing. And you put just a good size heaping teaspoon of your mixture inside the noodle, and just give it a roll. And place it seam side down on your pan, which I've lined with a piece of parchment paper. Then you reserve a little bit of your Alfredo sauce to drizzle over the top before you put it in the oven. We're going to put this in a 350 oven for 20 to 25 minutes, and then it's going to come out and be just delicious. The recipe ingredients will make about 48 or maybe even a little more of these roll-ups. So you could cut the recipe in half if you didn't want to make so many. But here we go to the oven, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, now we have our lasagna roll-ups out of the oven. They cook for about 20 minutes, and if they're not quite brown on top, turn your broiler on for a couple minutes so they're nice and brown and lovely. And then we're just going to put them on our serving dish. These are great party items. I did not make all the lasagna, so I took my leftover sauce and I put it in the freezer. It freezes very well, so next time I want this, everything's already made, and I can just cook some fresh lasagna noodles and be ready to go. So we'll decorate it with a little fresh parsley, make our plate look really pretty. Now this takes a little over an hour to prepare the entire dish, but believe me, it's really worth it.